Joining us today from the Fuerstenau Burkett Agency Farm Bureau Insurance Agent, we have Jim Fuerstenau and Ashley Burkett. They are insurance agents as well as agency owners of Fuerstenau Burkett Agency. Jim and Ashley, you represent Farm Bureau. When I hear Farm Bureau, of course, I think of farms. Do you insure farms?
We absolutely do. In fact, in 1951, Farm Bureau Insurance of Michigan was the first insurance company in the world to create a specific policy for farms. Because what was happening was the agricultural industry was growing, farms were becoming larger and more specialized, and the typical home policy, and back then they were considered a fire policy, and you added additional coverages, didn't really capture the unique needs of the growing agricultural industry.
So Ashley, when I'm talking about a farm policy, is this more for the big commercial farms, or does that also include like my friend with the chickens and a goat?
That's a great question. We actually insure farms two different ways. We insure them in the big production scale to where it's your typical dairy farmer out in the country, lots of land, or a hog farm. And then we also have an in-between policy between a homeowner's and a big production farm policy, and it's called a country estate. And it is for your friend who's got the chickens, or maybe their kids are in 4-H, and they just have that overall agriculture exposure. Even if they're renting a couple acres to the local farmer, we can insure that on that country estate policy.
Jim, what gives you both an advantage over your competition?
Well, believe it or not, in addition to my insurance credentials, when I went to college at Michigan State University, the premier agricultural university in the state, I received a dairy science degree because we had a production dairy farm. We no longer have the dairy cattle, and I don't live on the farm. However, I help my mom manage about 700 acres of corn, soybeans, and wheat in a production farm setting.
And Ashley, today we've been focusing on the fact that the Fuerstenau Burkett Agency, Farm Bureau Agency, offers farm insurance, but you also offer the gamut of other insurance policies as well.
Of course, we do anything from home, auto, life, all the way up to commercial, along with farming.
And you know, just a quick note about life insurance. I think sometimes people think that, oh, I can't afford that until I'm way older and that's going to be a lot of money. But for less than a tank of gas, depending on the circumstances, my understanding is that if you want to start insuring your family early, insuring yourself early, it's probably not going to cost you what you think it might.
Absolutely.
All right, for more information on all of those policies, not just farm, home, auto, and life, but the whole gamut, Fuerstenau Burkett Agency. Thank you, Jim and Ashley, for coming by this morning.
Thank you.
Thank you.